Hello everybody, welcome back to SMP episode 12, and today we are going to be cleaning up the Boroughs. So I promised you guys this episode, and I've been doing some other stuff, but finally going to be getting around to working on this episode, so here we are. So we're going to clean up the Boroughs today. We're going to clean up Queens, we're going to clean up the Bronx after we do a little bit of investigating, because I haven't seen if there really is much of anything to clean up. Brooklyn is pretty clean, but we need to finish a lot of the buildings there, and Staten Island should be pretty good. I think we just have to work on the roads for Staten Island, and yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, so right now we're in Queens, New York, and this place has been left out for a while now. It was a state for a while, but that changed. So it was a state for a while. It was Massachusetts, but it ended up changing back to Queens, New York after a conflict ended. Yeah, so we just gotta fix this place up and make it look nice and tidy, and yeah, so let's grab some dirt, and let's make sure we get these holes filled in. We don't wanna, we wanna get rid of everything that someone obviously didn't take a good care of this place. And you might be saying, well, I didn't take a good care of it. Well, this used to be just a village, and then someone wanted to make something out of it, so I blame them. Oh well. You know, the village was always destroyed anyways. Obviously, as you can see, we obviously didn't take very good care of the village part. We kinda totaled this place. I remember giving away free land over here for a while to get people interested in building over here, but it was just too far away from Manhattan. You can't even see Manhattan skyline from here. Unless, well, it's probably because I'm not on 64 chunks, but if I was, you'd probably see skyscrapers, but yeah, no one really wanted to settle out here, but something that is nice about out here is it is a lot more computer friendly. So as you can see, we're doing a lot higher FPS than in Manhattan. So Queens, New York is definitely one of the places to go if you want to stay within New York City. But absolutely, Queens is very nice. FPS wise. These are houses that Jack, who played on the server, who was running the state, made before we had our conflict and our war. But yeah, these houses, this one's pretty nice, but you know, the smaller they get, you know, it's just how it is. It's how it is in Manhattan too. The smaller the houses sometimes makes it the worst. But let's just remove some of this cobblestone here. Now, you might be asking why everything's down one block from ocean level, and there's a reason behind that, and the reason is because Manhattan is on this Y level, so Y level 62 is the Y level of Manhattan, and that's why we dropped it down to Y level 62. If you go over here, visit Manhattan. It will be 62. It might be 63 here. Whoops. 64, 63. Oh, I guess we made a miscalculation. Well, we wanted it to be on the same level as Manhattan, but we ended up making it one block lower. I don't know if there was a reason behind that. Maybe we didn't plan that out. But, yeah, so let's head back. Queens, New York happens to have a lot of history here, so It was the first place where we built our first airport here. So this is the first place where we took off and flew our planes legitimately. And then this is the first place other than Brooklyn to have a railroad. And no one ever made a train station here, but not a lot of people visited here. This place was also connected via subway, but no one ever came here through subway neither, so what do you expect? Anyways, let's get back to seeing what we can do here. So this kind of is bugging me. It's gonna break that torch. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Let's turn on this so we can see where all the mob spawn is. And now it's going to snow. Get this all trimmed up. It looks better, I guess. As good as doing that can get. Let's see here. It seemed okay there. This house needs to go, and then we gotta fill this in. And I think that's about it for now for Queens. There are a couple new states, so there's Alaska and Connecticut now. Connecticut actually, I think I told you guys about Connecticut, but Connecticut state kind of like moved. And then they kind of got a new place, and they settled down there next to the railroad tracks, and they kind of haven't had any progress since then. More progress has happened in Manhattan than anywhere else. That was a particularly interesting sound. Okay. I don't want to mess with him, I guess. This is where we got the villagers for our villager farm in Manhattan. This is where they came from. We brought them here on a railroad. I don't know if the hole in like the side of the mountain is still there, but we dug out tunnel in tunnel in this mountain right there. Or where was it? Somewhere. And we dug out a tunnel, and we transported them all the way to the factory building that they're in now. And we've had like generations and generations of them. The original villagers are definitely, I don't know if they're alive anymore, because we had like a huge slaughter a long time ago. But who knows? Really, I just don't know. I'm probably the one who killed them. Truth be told. Alright, let's take like a little aerial trip up to check out what's going on up here. Not too high. We don't want to invade the clouds. Actually, there's something I should do. Is I should change the height of the clouds. There you go. Yeah, I don't think we got anything left to fix. I think we've done what we needed to do. I want to see if that place is, if the tunnel's still here. I think this is it. I think this is, yep, this is it. So we I think I dug this tunnel out and placed the tracks down. Should be an opening right here. Yep, I think this leads straight to Manhattan or Brooklyn area. Let's see, was it Manhattan or Brooklyn? Because it is pointing in like the outskirts of Manhattan. Here we are. Uh-oh. Woo. Yep, back to New York, that's for sure. You can tell. And holy crap, there's snow everywhere. Let's get inside a building. Well, we just cleaned up Queens, so now let's see, let's clean up Bronx. Let's check out what's going on in the Bronx. See if there's any need for me to do some cleanup over there. The snow is quite bothersome. Let me get rid of that. Okay, well, that doesn't look like there's much here. It's actually fairly recent expansion. For some reason, my cousin wanted to keep this lake here, but I guess it's a good idea because it's an excuse to not expand onto it with empty buildings. All the farms are working, so I don't think there's anything really. I don't think there's anything really for us to do here. I just wanted to check it out and make sure everything is in tip-top shape. Get the railroad tracks to pass through. Could actually do some trimming here, make this look a little nicer. This is like territory-ish zone, not really expanded on. So here's what this is what I was saying about Manhattan and Brooklyn. There's some buildings that are left unfinished. As you can tell, they're hollow buildings with nothing in them. So we gotta actually finish those, which will be quite the annoying and not sure rewarding task. Because we gotta gather cobblestone. Because they don't have floors, so basically that means I can choose whatever flooring I want to stick in these. And I'm gonna cheap out, and I'm not gonna put really nice flooring in these because I don't think anyone's gonna be looking to buy them anytime soon, in all honesty. So let's go get some cobblestone, shall we? Now, I banned infinity drill mining in New York, so we gotta do that in Connecticut. But let's fix, I just spotted this and I want to fix this because this is kind of annoying to look at. The floors inside are dirt still, but at least just to make it look like these buildings matter to an extent, let's just put these here. Every building matters here, but some of them I just haven't gotten around to finishing yet. Too busy expanding than finishing what I've started, I guess. So it's definitely something we gotta figure out here. So okay, right. This train should be full, but let's stick some coal into it. Charcoal, please. There, let's stick that much in there. Should be enough to get the train warmed up. Okay, let's see if someone has made any progress. The server hasn't been really up recently, but I want to see if someone has made any progress with what they were doing with plutonium pellets. This is the top floor. Yeah, okay. So no, they haven't done anything. I will take that, and I don't care if you don't like that. I know you might be watching. So this belongs in the burner. Let's dispose of this. I'm not one for liking dropped heads, I guess you could say. My oh my, why it rains so much in New York. It's kind of like interesting how we call this New York, and yet it starts raining like every single second. I've had to clear the weather like 3 times during this, and it's only been 10 minutes. I find that interesting, but that's okay. Let's hop into hell here. Ah, yes. Boom. Let's go back now. Oh, lovely, like 14 frames per second. 10, 8. Turning fancy graphics down has had somewhat of an effect. Let's check on this while the train's warming up. It seems to be doing okay. Very nice. I don't think we have yet to charge our induction cell here. Our matrix. No, we haven't. We have not. We're getting there, I guess. In time. In time, we'll get there. I happen to have made a ultimate one. So if you checked out SMP episode 2, SMP shorts, I go over all of the systems of New York. It's actually really cool, I guess, to me at least, when you get down to it. But let's go check out the train, see if it's ready. Now we could well fly our Elytra there, which I probably should have done, but you know what? The train, I think, is cooler. So actually, you know what? You know what? You know what? Is it worth it? All the pain that could happen. I filmed episode 12 already, and the train ran away from me, and I had to like roll back the server because it destroyed stuff. So we're just gonna leave it there, and we're gonna fly with the Elytra, okay? Since it's outside of New York. But I will follow the railroad tracks there. Whoa, that made a walking sound. That was neat. Let me see if I can do it again. Oh, I did it again. Okay, so if you get to if you get close enough to the ground, I kind of remember that if you flew fast, like on console, you could get it to do that. But I've never had that like happen on PC like that. Never had it happen in survival mode, at least. Let's see, we're making our way into the countryside. So this way. There we go. Lovely. We've arrived in Connecticut. How's the tree factory going? I decided to use create mod for this factory. I guess it's been working alright. I mean, the trees take too long to grow, so I end up having to make a factory, like a potato farm on the top floor, and it gets turned into bone meal. It cooks the potatoes, which turns on this to try to chop down a tree if it was grown, and then the baked potatoes get turned into bone meal through the composter. So yeah, I forgot the name of the guy who designed this, but it's actually a really, really cool design, and I ended up connecting it with Mechanism since some of the blocks that he used were replaced, that were from Create. They like changed them with chutes and stuff, so I ended up using mechanism to build it, and I added a potato farm to it to make it somewhat more efficient, I guess. Mechanism seems to be having its own hiccups, but yeah. So, okay, so now we're in Connecticut. Now, let's find the hole that goes down. Here it is. Let's fly down the mine shaft. Now, this used to be, we planned on having a train run through here underground, and this connects to Manhattan. I spent a lot of time making this very nice. As you can see, well, this used to look very nice. There was wood pillars, and it was just very nice. And then, you know, we shoved a train through it and destroyed it. You know, maybe a lot of the reason why everything lags is all this over here. You wonder. Like, there's a lot of oak and broken blocks that are in here that aren't despawning. These chunks aren't loaded, so whether or not they're affecting server performance, I don't think so. But I think it is possible that it could be a possibility that it's causing server lag. I don't think I remember. I think the server did lag after this, but when we were flying the big boy through here, it definitely was laggy. I don't think anyone on the server was not lagging at that time. I think I crashed a couple of people doing it. It was fun though. Nonetheless, it was fun. Let's just run through here. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Alright, well, everything through here has despawned. I wonder how close we are now. We must be getting close. All the places that have like cobblestone walls. Alright, so now we're entering the spots where we're in the parts where I've been to clean up. Yeah, I came through here and dug up all the rails that I needed. Underneath all those rails is ice. Not that this helps, that there's ice through here. Now it's just a bad breeding ground for mobs. This took about a week to dig out. Even with like the tools, but ended up all getting wasted in the end. Now it's just a big tube underneath New York that connects to this. Actually, now that I'm here, let's fix the subway opening here. Well, I dug this out because I thought I'd use it, and turns out I didn't end up using it. I thought wrong. So let's just do that. Alright, now actually we gotta fly back to Connecticut, so actually we should fly to the end and repair our elytra. I gotta get a couple more elytras. I gotta like carry 3 of these things around. I'm actually going without waypoints, and for not having any waypoints, I seem to be doing a pretty decent job of getting around. It's raining again. Here we are. We're coming across the island now. The remnants of old New York still remain here. Let's put on the jetpack. Here we are, a less laggy dimension. It's a lot less laggy than the Nether and the Overworld. Those seem to be the laggiest places. Here's something interesting, though, that I think you might find also interesting. Let me find, do I have a wood chest? I do have a wood chest. Watch this. Let me place down a chest next to the end portal. Right here. Now you all see it. Let's put some industrial hemp seeds here. Alright, we're going to come back to look at this. Remember, we put a chest here, and it had hemp seeds in it. Right here. Okay? Remember that. Once I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you what seems to be happening. I'm not sure why it's happening, but it's happening. But remember, we put a chest there. All right, so let's go over here and let's repair our stuff, and then let's go back to the overworld, come back to the end, and let's investigate the chest that we just left there. All right, let's be careful. We're in dangerous territory and have yet to make railings. But there, I will show you why that is when we end up making our trip back. Here we are. Endermen fall from the sky. They don't seem to be interested. There they go. They're interested now. This really was put together with like band-aids and bubblegum. Did it all by myself in vanilla though. No tools. It's like one of the big projects, I guess. Down the chute, come on. Jump if you dare. It's safe down here. That's a lie. Okay, well, we've done all we need to do here. Let's put the shovel back where the shovel should go. Let's actually put on our elytra. Alright, here we go. So, here's our chest. Remember, we have hemp seeds in it. We placed it right here next to the portal. Let's hop through the portal. And let's begin our trip back to the end. Now let's see if that chest is still there. Okay, we're arriving at the portal. Let's put on our jetpack. Alright, now let's see if that chest is still there. Let's check it out. Oh my god, where'd the chest go? Where did it go? What happened to it? It was just here and now it's gone. Well, I don't actually know why that is, and it's why... Actually, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's pretty annoying in all reality. The server spews out failed to save chunks. So I did some investigation in line to try to find out why it gives me failed to save chunk errors. And what I've heard from it is that the file, like the chunk file or whatever, is has a certain amount of maximum capacity, so it can only be a certain amount of like megabytes. And when it fails to save the chunk, it's because it goes over. Now, this error message is a java.util.concurrent.completion message, so it's not the same message as those that I read online. I tried finding someone who had a similar message to me, and it was I got to find one person who got banned from a forum because he was using a hacked Minecraft account, like a fake one. So anyways, that's all we have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 12. There will be an episode 13. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. I will be posting some more. I don't know how long it's going to take to edit this. It is currently April 5th. and you'll know how much time it took to actually, from making the video to uploading it, took. So, alright, I'll see you guys next time.